प्रिय बच्चों एवं बच्चियों, गुड मॉर्निंग। आज हम इस कोरोना वायरस डिजीज से परेशान हैं, जिस कारण हम लोग स्कूल आने में असमर्थ हैं। घर में ही रहकर हम लोग ऑनलाइन से पढ़ रहे हैं। हम सारे टीचर्स फील करते हैं कि ऑनलाइन में बच्चों को समझने में कुछ प्रॉब्लम्स आता होगा। फॉर दैट वी आर सॉरी। लेकिन आपको जहां भी प्रॉब्लम है, आप अपने कंसर्न टीचर से जरूर पूछ लें फोन पे। सारे टीचर्स अपना फोन नंबर दिए हुए होंगे। आपके द्वारा पूछने पर हमें भी ये एहसास होगा मेरे बच्चों कि हाँ, मेरा बाबू लोग ध्यान दे रहा है, तब तो क्वेश्चंस की क्वेरीज कर रहा है। इसलिए मेरे बाबू बिल्कुल नहीं हेजिटेट करिएगा, ऑनेस्टली पूछिएगा। हम आपको बताने के लिए हमेशा तैयार रहेंगे। तो आज हम चैप्टर 1 का सब चैप्टर C1C शुरू करेंगे, रिलेटिव एटॉमिक मास। हम इसी के बारे में पढ़ेंगे। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल हम ये देखेंगे व्हाट इज रिलेटिव एटॉमिक मास। As we know, the atoms of all the elements are very, very and very small. It cannot be seen by our naked eyes. Just you can imagine the particles which you cannot see, how will you weigh it? जिसको हम देख नहीं सकते उसका वजन कैसे निकालेंगे? There are infinite number of atoms around us. Even in front of our eyes, there are infinite and infinite number of atoms. Can we see even a single number of atom? Can we catch even a single number of atom? Our answer will be no. Why no? Because they are so small that we cannot catch it. We cannot hold it. Just you imagine with the atoms which we can't see, which we can't hold it, how we will weigh it. But modern technology has made us able to weigh it. They are so small that their mass is extremely very and very less. For example, the mass of hydrogen atom is 1.66 into 10 to the power minus 24 gram, while that of mass of one carbon atom is 1.9926 into 10 inverse 23 grams. Likewise, mass of one oxygen atom is 2.6565 into 10 to the power 23 gram. Since these masses are too small, so we cannot give some specific unit like gram or kilogram. For example, suppose if we drink 100 ml of water, if you convert this 100 gram, it is equal to 0.1 kg. 100 kg, it becomes 1 quintal. So if we convert this 0.1 kg, it will be 0.001 quintal, and 1000 kg it becomes 1 ton. So this same 100 gram, it is equals to 0.0001 ton. So if we convert 100 gram into ton, it will be 0.0001 ton. Suppose if we eat 100 gram of rice, do you ever say that I used to eat 0.0001 ton of rice? Obviously no. Why? Everything has some specific unit. Likewise, since the atoms are very small, what unit, gram, kg, quintal or ton, what unit we should provide? So, there is no unit. We simply write AMU, atomic mass unit, or simply U means unified unit. Here, our purpose is to correlate, to compare an mass of an atom with another one. Initially, we used to compare it with hydrogen, whose atomic mass is 1008, which comes up to 1 AMU. This was taken as standard unit for comparison. Since hydrogen is the lightest element, so earlier it was used, this hydrogen atom was used for the comparison. For example, if we see relative atomic mass of any element, it is mass of one atom of that element divided by mass of one atom of hydrogen. For example, suppose mass of relative atomic mass of sodium, what it will be? The mass of one atom of sodium, which is 23 AMU, divided by mass of one atom of hydrogen. Babu, mass of one hydrogen atom is this much. We consider it as 1. So, it will be 23 AMU by 1 AMU. AMU is cancelled. It will be 23. It means what? The mass of one atom of sodium is 23 times heavier than mass of one atom of hydrogen. Since both the units it is cut, so there will be no unit. So relative atomic mass has no specific unit. This was our earlier process for the comparison. But after few days, the scientists found that this hydrogen, same hydrogen atom, this exists in 3 states. One state, it is protium, deuterium and tritium. These 3 different forms of hydrogen, if we can see this, all these 3, protium, deuterium and tritium, they all have same atomic number but different mass number. So these 3 different forms of same element of hydrogen, it is called isotopes. In the earlier classes, we have studied that what is isotopes. Isotopes are the different atoms of same element. Different atoms of same element having same atomic number but different mass number. So after the discovery of this isotope of hydrogen, the question was arisen that which one should be taken for the comparison, this one or this one. So this idea for the comparison that hydrogen is the basic unit for comparison, this concept was cancelled. then oxygen was chosen for the comparison. In this concept, just like hydrogen, it was chosen oxygen. The relative mass of any element is mass of one atom of that element and mass of one atom of oxygen. So after the rejection of hydrogen atom for comparison, oxygen atom was taken as standard unit for comparison. The atomic mass of oxygen is 16 AMU. So this was followed that relative atomic mass of an element, it is mass of one atom of that element divided by 1 by 16 into mass of one atom of oxygen. For example, if we say what will be the relative atomic mass of sodium, so it will be mass of one atom of sodium divided by 1 by 16 mass of one atom of oxygen. Mass of one atom of sodium is 23 AMU by 1 by 16 into, as we know that mass of one atom of oxygen is 16, so it will be 16 AMU, this 16 cut, this unit cut, it is 23. So now we can say that relative atomic mass of sodium is 23, means mass of one atom of sodium is 23 times greater, 23 times heavier than the mass of 1 by 16 of mass of one atom of oxygen. Later on, it was found that oxygen also exists in 3 states, 3 isotopes. It means the mass of one molecule of oxygen, it is 32 times heavier than the mass of 1 by 12 mass of carbon 12. Likewise, this ammonia is 17 times heavier than 1 by 12 the mass of carbon 12. This comparison, this mass, it is called relative molecular mass or molecular weight. So the relative molecular mass or molecular weight of an element, here this oxygen, mass of this is one molecule of oxygen element, but this ammonia, it is of nitrogen and hydrogen, combination of 2 elements. So mass of an element or compound is the number that represents that how many times one molecule of the substance, for example, one molecule of oxygen, one molecule of ammonia, one molecule of carbon dioxide, likewise, is heavier than 1 by 12 of the mass of an atom of carbon 12. Here is the example. Now we may be asked some numericals to solve. In all the 3 cases, means all the 3 isotopes, the atomic numbers are same, 8, 8, 8, but atomic mass or mass number, it is different. once again the question arose that which of these three isotopes of oxygen should be taken as comparison. So after the discovery of this isotope of oxygen, this unit was again cancelled and rejected. Then it was taken carbon as standard unit for comparison. The atomic mass of carbon is 12. So it was chosen carbon, the relative atomic mass of any element, suppose X, it will be atomic mass of X by 1 by 12 mass of carbon. It will be at, suppose if we take of this sodium, so it will be 23 AMU by 1 by 12 into the atomic mass. This atomic mass, in fact, atomic mass of carbon, it is 12 AMU. This 12 is cancelled. It is this. It is 23. So this carbon was taken as the standard basic unit for comparison. And now the definition was given as relative atomic mass of any element is the comparison from one mass of atom of carbon. Now relative molecular mass or molecular weight. Here you see, if we write O, means it is one atom of oxygen, but if we write O2, means it is one molecule of oxygen. This one molecule of oxygen, it is made up of two atoms of oxygen. So relative atomic mass of oxygen is 16 AMU by 1 by 12 into 12 AMU, it will be 16. Actually, atomic mass of oxygen is 16 AMU. So one atom of oxygen, its mass is 16 AMU, but mass of one molecule of oxygen is 32 AMU. Likewise, ammonia, it is made up of one atom of nitrogen, 3 atoms of hydrogen. Mass of atomic mass of one nitrogen is 14 AMU and mass of one hydrogen is 1 AMU. So it will be 14 plus 3, 17 AMU. This will be atomic mass. This one is the mass of molecule. It will be now molecular mass. This is not an element, but it is a compound. So mass of a compound or molecule, whatsoever we get, it will be called relative molecular mass of, or simply molecular weight. So relative atomic mass of oxygen molecule, it will be 32 by 1 by 12 into this, it will be 32. Or by formula, we can calculate it from unitary method, or by formula, the percentage of oxygen, it will be mass of oxygen by mass of water. I mean, this was for oxygen or hydrogen. If there is another compound, then mass of that element by mass of compound into 100. Here for oxygen, it will be mass of oxygen by mass of water into 100. It comes this. For example, here it is, he calculate the percentage of nitrogen in urea. This is the formula of urea. See Babu, Formula of urea is NH2CONH2. We can also write it N2H4CO, or even we can write NH2 whole 2CO. Anyway, in this formula, if we count, the number of nitrogen atom is 2. 1, 2. Carbon, only 1. Oxygen, only 1. But hydrogen, 2 plus 2, 4. These are the numbers. Now, atomic mass of nitrogen is 14, carbon 12, hydrogen 116. So, total mass of nitrogen, it is 2 atoms, it will be 28, 12, 4, 16. Total it comes 60. Now, this one is your relative molecular mass. Now, percentage of nitrogen will be weight of nitrogen by total weight of compound urea into 100. It will be 28 by 60 into 100. It comes 46.6%. So, we can calculate it if we know the atomic masses. Now, we may be asked to calculate the relative molecular mass of any compound. Here are some examples. This is for sugar, copper sulfate, ammonium sulfate. For the calculation of molecular mass, we should know the atomic mass of the elements. If we don't have the idea of the atomic mass of an element, we cannot calculate. For example, now, if it is carbon dioxide, we are asked to calculate the relative molecular mass of carbon dioxide. First, what we will do, this carbon dioxide, it is made up of one atom of carbon, plus two atoms of oxygen. Now, one atom of carbon means 1 into atomic mass of carbon is 12. It will be 1 into 12. It will be 12 AMU plus 2 atoms of oxygen. So 2 into, this is mass of 1 atom of oxygen. So 2 into 16, it will be 32 AMU. The sum will be 12 AMU plus 32 AMU. It is 44 AMU. So, relative atomic mass of carbon dioxide is 44 AMU. So, for the calculation of the molecular mass or relative molecular mass or molecular weight, we must know the atomic mass of the elements. It is our responsibility to get it by heart, the atomic mass of different atoms. So, the definition of relative atomic mass is now given as the atomic mass or atomic weight of element, any element, is the number of time of that element, that atom. One atom of any element is how many times heavier than 1 by 12 times of mass of one atom of carbon 12. That means relative atomic mass of any element is mass of one atom of element divided by 1 by 12, the mass of C12 means carbon, whose atomic mass is 12. Here atomic mass is expressed in atomic mass unit AMU. Atomic mass unit is defined as 1 by 12 the mass of carbon atoms. See, the mass of a carbon C12. This isotope was given as the standard unit. Earlier I have told you कि mass of hydrogen is 1.008 AMU, which is taken as 1, and oxygen it is 16 AMU, and for helium it is 4 AMU. But finally we had chosen this carbon whose atomic mass is 12 for the comparison of atomic mass of any element. Now percentage composition. Percentage composition is what? Percentage composition of a compound is the percentage by weight of each element present in it. For example, here is your water. Water, it is made up of, formula is H2O, means one molecule of water, it is made up of 2 atoms of hydrogen plus 1 atom of oxygen. So 2 into H. So atomic mass of hydrogen is 1. It will be 2 into 1 AMU plus 1 into atomic mass of oxygen is 16. It will be 1 into 16 AMU. Overall, total it will be 18 AMU. Now, if we convert this 18 AMU as 18 gram, so 18 gram of water. Since 18 gram of water, it contains 16 gram of oxygen. It contains 16 gram of oxygen. So 1 gram of water will contain 16 by 18 gram of oxygen. Therefore, 100 gram of water will contain 16 by 18 into 100. Whatsoever we get after calculation, we get 88.88%. So, water, it contains 88.88% of oxygen. So, the definition of now relative atomic mass of any element was given as the relative atomic mass of an element says that how many times the mass of that element is heavier than 1 by 12 the atomic mass of carbon. But after some times it was found that carbon also exists in 3 forms. It also exists in 3 isotopes. In one case, the atomic mass is 12. Mind it, my dear students, whatsoever is the mass number, that becomes the atomic mass. So here mass number is 12, 13, 14. Mass number is 12, 13, 14 means atomic mass is 12, 13 and 14. Now which one should be taken as standard unit for comparison? So IUPAC, International Union of Pure Applied Chemistry, in 1961 said that it is not possible to change our concept after 1 to 3 years. So this carbon whose atomic mass is 12 was taken as standard unit. So now, like hydrogen and oxygen, the relative atomic mass of any element, it will be atomic mass, means mass of one atom of that element divided by 1 by 12 into atomic mass of carbon. Which carbon? That carbon whose atomic mass is 12. So my dear students, whatsoever we have studied today, it was for today only. We will meet in the next week. Once again, I would like to make you a humble request. that online teaching may give you some problems, we understand. But if you have any problem, you are most cordially requested, you are most cordially invited to ask the doubts from your respective teachers. And I also hope the same. Wish you all the best. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you. Our next topic is empirical formula. Empirical formula of a compound. Say Babu, here is this one. It is a gas. Its name is acetylene. It is also called ethine. Ethyne. Ethine. Formula is C2H2. This one C6H6. It is a compound. It is called benzene. If we see here, the ratio of carbon and hydrogen is 2:2. 2:2 means it is 1:1. So here 2 is your HCF. So the smallest or simplest ratio will be CH. Similarly, benzene 6,6, it will be C1H1 or simply CH. This CH or CH, this is the simplest formula of compound acetylene. This CH is the simplest formula of benzene. So the simplest formula of a compound is called empirical formula. Now this is empirical formula. Two or more compounds may have the same empirical formula. Now this CH, it is one atom of carbon. It is one atom of carbon plus one atom of hydrogen. So mass of one carbon atom is 12 AMU, mass of one hydrogen atom is 1 AMU. So it comes 13 AMU. This mass of empirical formula is called empirical mass or empirical weight.